Hi there and welcome to Use and DIY. In this video we're checking out the ZOSI Smart Wireless Security Camera. Okay, so here we have the ZOSI Wireless Smart Security Camera. As you can see on the box, this is an outdoor security camera that gets mounted obviously on a garage, on a wall, near your house, anywhere you want, high up obviously to monitor and surveil an area of your house or garden. So in this video we're going to unbox it here on the table, we're going to check out the camera. Obviously we've done other cameras on the channel, so we'll see what it compares like to other cameras that we've looked at before. We'll install it, so we'll get it configured, connected to the Wi-Fi, and then we'll actually install it outside as well. We'll take a look at the remote view on the phone application that you can use for this ZOSI security camera. So first of all, let's get inside the box and check out the actual camera, check out the build, and what actually comes with the camera for installation. Okay, so here we have everything in the actual box itself. So we've got the camera, which is here. As you can see, it's looking really smart. So it's obviously mounted using the bracket up here, and then this has got some antennas on the top first of all. So we'll go through the hardware. So we've got the two antennas, which will help connect it to the Wi-Fi network that you want to connect it to. We've then got this mounting bracket. So this mounting bracket is what attaches to your wall, to your garage, to anything, or shed, anywhere you want to mount this to. This will obviously mount to the wall, and then this clips onto the camera itself. Okay, then the other accessories or the other items in the actual bag are these. We've got the power cable, the power brick with the cable on. This obviously needs power to it, so if it's far away from a plug, what's great is it comes with an extension cable. So we can extend this further, obviously away from a plug if you do need to. Where we're installing it, I may need to use this kind of outside a workshop area, which I will show in a moment when we go outside. But that's great that it comes with an extension just in case this one isn't long enough. The camera itself feels like a really good build, solid enough. Obviously it's plastic. But this will be waterproof against all the elements. On the front of here, we've got a multitude of different things going on. We've got a camera at the top here with the infrared lights there. We've also got a camera there as well, again with the infrared for night vision, all the way around that camera there, so that should be great in the night, fingers crossed. In terms of obviously plugging things in, we've got the cables that are built into it there, which go through the mount system, out the back of the mount system, and then you can then drop these down against the surface in case you want to bring these down, which I think I will have to. I don't have a hole behind the mount, but ideally you would have a hole coming out back through there so you don't have anything showing and the wires can simply go through for power. We've got a couple of bits in here as well. So we've got a kind of mini screwdriver, mini flathead screwdriver. We've got a template, so that's a template for screwing it into your wall so you can see where you need to put the plugs or the screws. It does come with plugs and screws, so if you want to go into masonry, obviously got plugs there on screws as well, or screw directly into wood or a plastic. We're going into kind of a UPVC material, so we'll just need the screws. We've got a security system sticker there, so you can put that on your property to show that there's a security system. We've got some extra grommets here. I assume that's to keep things nice and watertight, nice and secure. Mini screw there and a little pin there to reset the camera if you need to. We then got the quick start guide, which is available here. Just to confirm as well, it does mention here the application. So the application is called ZOSI Smart. So we'll run through all the installation and configuration. So I will show that application on screen soon, just to show you the setup process. So I think what we'll do, I've got a different network inside the house compared to outside the house. So I think what I need to do is connect this to the other Wi-Fi network first. And what I'll do is I'll head outside and then we'll actually install it outside in a moment. And then we can do all the configuration, etc. on the phone and show that on screen too. Okay, as you've seen on the camera there, it's installed outside now, up on the wall, up outside our workshop / studio. So that's all ready to go and to configure inside now. So this is the area where I've got the separate Wi-Fi network. So what I'll do now is I'll connect it to the Wi-Fi here, and then we'll have a look at the camera, look at the settings, look at the actual view of the camera, and just step through that now. Okay, so I'm recording on the screen, on the phone screen, so I'll pop that over there somewhere so you can follow this along. As I mentioned previously, there's an application called ZOSI Smart, which is this one here. I have installed it, and all I've done is registered for the actual application. I've just done that before doing this. Simple, put your email address in and verify your email, and you're into the system. So that's all set up and ready. So I'm going to open the application now. As you can see, we're in there now. I've not added a device yet, but the actual device is ready to connect, fingers crossed. So all we're going to do is I'm going to press on the plus button at the top right hand corner. So this doesn't have a QR code, so what we'll do is I'll find the camera in the actual list. So I think if I scroll down here, we've got the C298, I believe it is that one there. It definitely said waiting to connect, so we'll go next. What I'm going to do, I'm going to select a 2.4 gigahertz network. Obviously you can see the one I'm connected to currently is a 5 gigahertz. So I'm going to click on the 2.4 gigahertz. Needs to be 2.4 rather than 5. So we're connected to that now. I'm going to pop my password in for my Wi-Fi. So we're going to connect now to the direct to the actual camera. As you can see, that just kind of steps you through the actual process on screen. So we're connected to the camera. And what this should do now is it should make the actual camera connect to the Wi-Fi in here. Okay, so you can see it took a bit of time, but we're connected there now on the camera. So I'm just going to change this name to Workshop and then confirm. So there you go, it's added into the actual application now. What we'll do, we'll go through some of the settings, what you can do with it, the actual view of it, the control, etc. in a moment. Okay, so we've got the actual camera, so let's click on the actual camera. This takes into the view. It's asking me to set up a password, so I'm going to set up a password. Okay, password created. Let's click OK. And then we can see we've got the view, the top view, and then the bottom view. So this is a dual camera. So we've got the top view, which is kind of a fixed view, which you can see on this one here. And then on the bottom view, we've got this one that should actually move. So if I scroll on the screen, or swipe on the screen, you can see the actual camera moving there. So it's really responsive. It's flipping around my driveway. You can see obviously it's displaying the date and the time at the top of the actual view as well, which is great. And we can just flick around again. We can zoom in, zoom out. I think we can zoom in on the top one. Yeah, we can. So the top one is a fixed view, as I mentioned. The bottom one has got that full 180-degree view, or I think it's even further actually, around obviously all the area that you're monitoring. We've got two-way audio, so I press on the audio. This is sending audio through, and I'm hearing audio come through as well. We're going to take a snapshot, so let's save the actual snapshot of this view to our gallery, and we can record a video with that button as well. So that'll obviously record, you can see the actual top just up there. We've got the actual timer going up, so that's a recording video. If you click on there, we've also got HD and standard definition, so if I flip between the two, so if I click on that and click on there, you can see that standard definition and flick into HD. So it does improve the quality. It kind of gets the detail a little bit better on the actual view there. So standard definition, we'll leave it at HD on. We're going to go to full screen, which turns it that way, and we've got a full screen control of that as well. We've got tons of control over the view, tons of control in terms of recording. What we'll do now, let me just jump into the actual settings. And you can see we've got kind of night vision settings, time settings, and network settings. So you've got things such as the smart alert, which is the motion detection. So you can do a light and the siren to come on. So it's got a built-in light and a built-in siren. So we've got colour night vision, we've got black and white night vision, and then smart night vision. So it's black and white usually, and switches to colour when there is motion detected. So obviously that's just a few of the settings. There's tons of settings in there where you can change it to exactly how you want it to be. If I click on the name of the actual camera there, you can see I think there's an upgrade available. Yes, there's an upgrade available. I won't do it at this time. But there is an upgrade, which is good to see. They're actually adding updates to it, which may be new features, maybe security patches, which is great to see on a device. And if we go back to the actual device there, again we can see I've got that view there. HD is actually really good quality on that bottom one there. Some great detail on that HD setting, which is great. So you can get real detail if you're looking around an area, need to move around an area. But the top view again gives you that real good kind of wide angle view on that top section. Okay, we're all done. Super quick video on the ZOSI smart security camera. As you've seen, we've unboxed it, we've installed it outside our workshop area. We've set it up, installed it, configured it. Really simple to do, really intuitive. Obviously you need to connect the camera to your Wi-Fi, then you can control it from your mobile phone using the ZOSI smartphone application. Within the application, within the actual settings of the camera, you've got motion detection settings, smart vision, night vision, sirens. You can move that camera around. So you've got tons of different options in there in terms of all the settings, configuration, exactly how you need it. The top camera, as we mentioned, has got a fixed view. You can tilt that manually on the camera itself using the screwdriver on the side of the camera, and that tilts the camera up and down slightly. But the bottom one gives you that full wide area view where you can move the camera around and check what's going on in a certain area. You can go between standard definition and high definition to give you that better quality on the high definition. So overall, tons of different settings, tons of different configurations, making it the perfect security camera. Okay, so we're all done. Hopefully it's been informative if you are looking at the ZOSI smart camera, or if you're looking at different cameras and deciding which one to choose. I will drop a link below in the description to the actual camera itself over on Amazon. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. Any questions about the camera, anything I've not covered, or more information that you want, please drop any questions down into that comment section. I will reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Houston DIY channel for more product reviews, tech reviews, giveaways, DIY projects, and much more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.